solstice to the family, whether you watch it live or later. As one of you guys for either a moment or a stretch of time, just like my guides, the reason we're in such positions is because we've been through it. And on this longest day of the year of a reflection, I can tell you this has been one of the hardest years of my life, but you would never know it. But it's only because the Spirit tests those souls that are worthy. So this is an encouragement for you to stay on the path that you're on, to maintain your integrity at this time, and to hold true to what you believe in your heart. As the sun sets on the longest day of the year, from here it's downward into the underworld, slowly but surely. Happy solstice to everybody. I wanted to make sure I came out and catch some of these waves at the end of this Blue Eagle wave spell and pull some cards, but also just to give my gratitude back for all that's carried me through these times. And really reflect on the journey and how much I've grown. Now that we're at the height of the season, you know. This is the crescendo of the symphony. So, you know, whatever situations you may be going through at this time, keep your vision, hold your vision. I have no idea what Spirit has planned, but I do know my intentions moving forward. And what's in my heart. And I realized just how much these distractions were put in place, these people were put in place, and that holding anything against these people or places is ridiculous, because it doesn't do anything but hold you back. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't do anything but hold you in place. And oh boy, would they love that, to have you be a part of the gang. You're where you are because of your choices. We are where we are because of our choices. And it's never too late to take a few steps back and make that right turn, to reflect on the journey so we don't make those turns that delay us, because at the end of the day, we're really going to go back home regardless. And the journey, the wisdom that you've gained, and the protection of your new beginning, your armor of God, if you will, has been crafted through your experience. You are now a spiritual warrior. You're a sage, you're a magician. Whether you view yourself as one or not, just think about your journey and all that it has taught you. The wisdom, going back and looking to the past and seeing all the little ups and downs and left turns and right turns, and how it's helped shape your character to this point. Your desires are at the forefront now. What do you want for yourself and your experience? What is your heart saying to you? What is it calling out for at this time? It's this death and rebirth going on right now for a lot of us. And the message is really, we are not alone. Because at the end of the day, this is a journey of self-mastery. Learning who we are at the source. And having all these things that surround us make us go inward. And seeing the beauty, the awesomeness, the danger, you know, great and terrible things that we can do in this world. and to not be afraid ever again, especially if you've gotten this far in a world like this. You've mastered your lessons, and now it's time to weave or create or write your new story based on that wisdom and that experience. With you at the center of the web, letting all things come to you in the form of vibration. So there's your Sonic the Hedgehog. And allowing your inner self, not your eyes, but your eye, to determine which vibration is more beneficial and which ones need to be cut away. Any attachments at this time, anything you need to release, this is the perfect time. You are perfectly supported in whatever endeavor that is. Now is the time for study of your new beginning. What will it take to get you to that next level, that next plateau? Greetings in there from Brazil. And this is also your book of life. This is what you're writing in right now. And right now it's asking you to write your story the way you would want it to flow, the way you would want it to crescendo, so that when the sun sets, you'll have a beautiful book in the Akashic Records from which to look back on. Who knows, it may be your last time here. It may be your first time here, but regardless, the story is yours to create. Today is the Blue Night, which is about dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. But also, what are your dreams now? What is your heart telling you? Where is it leading you? Because at this time, there's really no sense of direction that you can pinpoint. There is no predictions. There is only going with the flow. But it starts from here. From your childhood. We all knew what we came here to do. We all know what we wanted to experience. We knew the challenges that we wanted to face in order to grow. The people and the places that we would go to and meet in order to fulfill our destiny. Which at this time is completely up to us. Happy Cappy Moon. This is the time under the boss of the zodiac to become the authority figure in your own life again and take control. But not out of the need for power or greed, but to be authentically who you are and sit in your power. Two more cards. This is the reflection. That arrow, in order to be released, has to be pulled backwards, hence the reflection, hence the looking back at your life and making sure that where you go from here on out hits the bullseye, it hits the mark. So take your time. Because it's always darkest before the dawn. It's always darkest before the dawn. And on this longest day of the year, I hope this message finds you in a great place where you are inspired. And if you come to this channel thinking you're going to preach Jesus, that's what they were talking about, him walking on the waters. The sun is talking about astrology, not a man. And that the Christ energy lives within all of us to be awakened. Through trial and tribulation, and that your 12 disciples are the zodiac. So do you have time to study beyond what you know, is the question. Because one thing my journey has taught me is it's not the easiest thing to stand in your integrity in a world full of people who only see from one perspective. It's not the easiest place to find a conversation with people of like minds. But trust and believe there will be more coming forward. Just like you, just like me. And with that being said, I'm going to play one more little round. And then I'm going to have my conversation with the divine. Pay my tribute to those who helped shape my character, whether they are here or not. Give thanks to my guides and my ancestors. Take a deep breath and release all that no longer serves your journey. Inhale all the beauty and experience that awaits you with an open heart and an open mind. And know that you are never alone. Ashe. And happy solstice to everybody. May your journey be filled with wonderful experiences, but know that when you accept that part of the journey, you have to honor the light and the dark, and know that anything that comes against you is only meant to help you grow as an individual. Do not take it personal. Make light of the situation as much as you can, and stay in an energy where you can be open to receive your blessings. Do not let fear and worry trouble your heart anymore. Have a wonderful evening.